all the stuff I've learned is all that positional stuff. I've never had any oompa in my swing. I don't hit the ball very far. And my mind, as I say, is completely, I just don't know what to do. I mean, actually, I saw your stuff and it really resonated with me, like intuitively, so I thought that kind of makes sense.
Start to free up the elbow a little bit as well. Elbow and the wrist, let it move. Can you see how that contributes?
Yeah.
Or feel?
Yeah.
That follow, yeah, you let it drop as well then. Yes, watch a golf shot. So watch, bang, bang. That's it. Yeah.
Great shot.
I mean, that's pretty good for me. Okay. Marcus, that was brilliant. Thank you.
Brilliant, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
But I've never had any oompa in my swing. It's always been like one pace. I don't hit the ball very far. I probably hit a 7-iron, maybe 140 yards at best.
Okay.
An 8-iron, maybe 130, and it's all very one-paced, and I just can't seem to get any.
There's no zip.
There's no club head speed, and
no snap.
And my mind, as I say, is completely. I just don't know what to do. I mean, actually, I saw your stuff and it really resonated with me, like intuitively. So the reason I've come is I think I need somebody actually to look at my swing and give me some idea of how to take it forward.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a bit analytical. It takes too much, and then I get too bogged down and stuff. I need to kind of just come away with a few simple things that will help me improve.
Lessons in the past? Have you had
too many. Too many.
And does that still bog you down a bit thinking about the swing, or
it
have you managed to kind
it
of
was
shift
all,
away?
It was all the stuff I've learned is all that positional stuff, and I think it's actually slowing me up and stopping me. Actually, I mean, there's no reason. I've got friends of mine the same age as me, and they swing the club. They're not. Some of them are in much worse physical condition than I am, with sore backs and everything, and they can swing the club much faster than I can. So there's something that I'm missing, something that I'm missing. I need to figure out what it is,
The thinking slows it down, definitely. So it's interesting that you're already aware of that you're thinking too much, and it's kind of just
too much.
Yeah, it's not allowing you to just let go.
No, I don't let it go. Actually, when you look at it in video and you think, well, it doesn't look too bad, but there's something. If you looked at it, an uneducated eye, you'd probably say, well, that guy swings semi-okay.
Yeah.
But then when you look at the results, I'm really a bit of a plodder on the golf course, if I have to be honest.
How long have you been playing?
Oh, don't ask. It's a long time. I started off when I was like a kid.
Did you? We're going to kind of explore all the different movement potential, and from that you'll start to identify where your kind of optimal patterns lie to get that feeling that you're after.
Yeah.
We're going to go to both ends of the chain. We're going to feel what it's like to crack it at this end.
Yeah.
How does that feel just to create a snap?
Yeah.
And then how does the body start to move to facilitate that and increase energy so we can get more speed?
Okay.
You feel that?
Yeah, I can feel the wrist sort of reacting to it.
So the wrist is reacting. Okay, now let's start to free up the elbow a little bit as well. So we start to free up the elbow, so we can let the elbow and the wrist. So on the way back, let your elbow just fold, let it just freewheel like, that's it, yeah, exactly. So let it move. Can you see how that contributes?
Yeah.
Or feel?
Yeah. I feel it's moving.
Now notice what that's done to the intensity of the snap.
Yeah, it's moving faster, I think so.
And notice what that's done to the timing of the club in relation to how it reacts to the board.
Yeah.
Feel how much later it comes.
Yeah. That's because the elbow is just moving more.
Yeah, joints need to move. Now the shoulder joint, so your shoulder and your scapula, the left shoulder, you can let that go, let that move. Yeah, that's it. Let that react.
So 1, 2, 3.
Perfect, look at that.
Shot.
Different feel?
Yeah, I was thinking about the number, so I wasn't thinking. Less effort.
Less effort.
Less physical effort.
That's exactly what we're after.
So fat and then.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice and straight as well. Not,
Yeah, little draw.
because I'm usually hitting the ball, you probably saw earlier, I'm sure you did. I tend to hit it low and right, or, low and hooky.
Starting right a bit,
But
a bit
this
of
is
a pull
actually
draw.
going more of straighter and higher.
Awesome. Now step onto the mat in front of you.
Yeah.
And do the same thing but with the ball there. So you can use a little press, a little shift
So
forward.
for my one, yeah?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Brilliant.
Sure.
That feel different?
Definitely. Snow's coming in.
Yeah, windy now.
So it's
1, 2, 3. That's it. Look at the high.
higher. A lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
So it already looks very different visually, but it's more about how it feels to you. That's the important thing. And what you're starting to recognise now, you can do with the club.
Yeah.
Because you're releasing it a different way. We're going to start to work now from the other end, from the feet.
Okay.
And mobilise from the ground, and then we're going to start to stabilise a little bit. So you can accelerate very quickly, both ways. You can accelerate that way and stop, and then you can accelerate that way and stop. And this way, that's it. And you're using the feet, there we go. Brilliant. Feel okay to do?
Yeah.
We're working with that to give us the rotation, and we've got the side to side too. Good. Now grab your golf club. Just step onto the mat for me, on the green mat, and just have a few swings. Maybe first, go with the ball, have a feel with it. Just use the count, 1, 2, 3.
The same old count, the same count I had before.
Use the 1, 2 to throw it back. 1, 2, 3.
So
1, 2, 3
1,
snap.
2, 3, snap.
Okay, and again. Gives you more range, more movement.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Better.
Beautiful.
A lot better.
Really focused around the momentum that you're generating through movement from the ground.
So it's
Look at that. That's beautiful, Michael.
a lot better, isn't it?
Flight, strike, this backward forward action with the feet, which is anterior posterior movement, what this does, this rotates your body and rotates your pelvis.
Yeah.
So you've got your body moving in different directions, and not only that, then you've got the arms swinging the claw back. So now you've got that action which bangs the board.
Like that.
Yeah. Doing this action in a golf swing, it's easy. Brilliant. That's awesome. Feel different?
Big difference. Big difference. Yeah.
There's a zip
Yeah.
already. It's like a piston. Boom. Yeah, brilliant. That gives you the speed. This push.
But what's this got to do with the golf swing?
Because you're going to be moving up and down with your mass as well.
But not making a move like this.
No, but when the friction's there, it gives you a movement in the opposite direction.
So can you explain that to me?
Have a few swings, we'll talk about it in a second.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Use that 1, 2 to throw it back. Use that range. Well done.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Feel the difference?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Shot Michael.
Yeah. Better.
What do you recognise with the swing? What do you feel?
I'm not focused on the ball so much or hitting it. I'm just trying to get my timing right. That feels as if my legs are a bit more active.
Brilliant.
Sure.
See where that
1,
takes
2.
you? Yes, well done.
That was better, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's giving you almost like an extra phase of movement on your backswing.
Yeah.
It's giving you more arc. This essentially is a defragmented version of it. It looks abstract, but what this is, when we take friction away, so say for example, I'm left-handed, right? I'm swinging this way, and we do this. Now this looks like I'm rotating, and I am actually rotating this way, which seems counterintuitive.
Yeah, exactly.
But when my feet can't slide now because of the ground, if I push that way, the actual action I get is the opposite. It's an equal and opposite, so it's action-reaction. So if you push the ground that way, your body starts to move in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So this essentially is rotation with flexion-extension. So you feel now the upper body's reacting, and then when you swing, by pushing that way, I'm getting a movement this way. Your golf swing won't function like this.
No.
This is just where you'd be probably pushing from, you see,
Yeah.
to rotate. Just throwing it back, letting the club swing under its own momentum. That was better, look at that.
Wow. Wow. What a difference.
Now we go down and up. So we bang the board on the way down, and then we swing up. So we go down and it swings up, we go down and it swings up. Yes. Notice your finish. So when you start thinking of a trajectory, there's also a finish that goes with this. So you've naturally said you hit the ball quite low and a bit maybe to the right. We're going left and higher. So your finish now is a lot more representative of that intention.
So just by thinking about going left and high, I'll hit it left
and then have a practice swing, which that you recognise as matching the shot you intend. So you're not just making the same swing every time. Your shot is, do you want to hit it high? It's like throwing a ball. High or low.
You want to throw it high, it's a different movement from low.
Exactly. So in a golf swing, if you've been hitting the ball low, the first thing we need to do is what's it actually like to hit the ball high?
Exactly.
And what do I recognise? Where does this swing take me? If you're not finishing in a place that represents a high shot, you're probably not making the moves to take you there.
So is the finish different for a high and a low shot?
It's got to be, hasn't it? Otherwise, the chances are, if I'm always finishing in the same place, somewhere, no matter what I'm doing, my movement's going to start to deviate back to the same finish. If I always finish like this, throwing a ball, I might start here, but if I always finish down here, I'm going to be moving into this place every time, so I can't throw it high.
Right. And would that be, you know, for example, you know, the fact that I tend to finish up low like that? That's because of that. For some reason or whatever, I've got into that habit. But if I start to think about hitting the ball high and left,
exactly. Look at the difference.
The body starts to move in a different way.
Exactly. 2, 3. Well done. Still slightly short on the finish.
We can. I didn't quite finish it.
No, but that's all right. Bang, bang.
Is that what you would feel in a golf swing?
Well, it's if you want to hit the ball high, probably, And if you want, you're going to be using some form of it.
So you're not.
No, that's the opposite.
That's the opposite. That's what I do. So it's more like it's like this, and then this heel comes
but you
up.
need to push back down the orange with a bit more assertive, and then boom. So watch, bang, bang. That's it. Without the ball first, just have a couple of swings, see how it feels.
And with the same sensation.
Feel different?
Yep. Feels like my hip is much more active here.
Yeah, firing.
You know, I'm going back. Instead of going like that, I'm going.
It throws the club out high and left.
It throws the club out. It throws the club out. That's exactly what it does. It feels like if I was throwing the club with two hands, that's exactly the move I would make.
There you go. And that naturally takes you to that finish we went without even thinking. The snap takes you there. Have a few shots playing around with it. Brilliant. Awesome.
That was better, yes. And still not quite getting up because I need to push off.
But the zip.
The zip there.
That was awesome.
So
well done.
I do it from close.
Wherever you want, wherever it's comfortable. But as long as you slide it up. Yes, what a golf shot. Feel the zip?
A lot better, And why is that?
Because now you've got a focal point where you're actually swinging from and to and through, and it's like you're actually getting your body recognises what it's about to do. So it's not just swishing a club in the air now. You're playing a golf shot. Look at that! What a shot! Well played. That followed, you let it drop as well then.
I've got to let it drop quicker, right?
You can be there, because it recoils and you can be there looking up and just let your arms drop on their own.
They're
dissociated.
Yeah.
There's a zip.
There's a zip.
There's that at the bottom.
Oh, much better. Actually, it's funny, all these shots, I don't feel tired.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought I'd be knackered, but
You're waiting and just letting yourself time it. It's like any sport. You can recognise the snap, and that's what's playing the shot. There you go. You timed it.
Yeah, I timed that better. There's a nice wee draw on it as well.
Feel the difference? So now you're timing the snap. Yeah, that's it. Look at the height.
Yeah. That's so much better.
Different golf shot?
Yeah.
Oh, great shot, Michael. See that one?
I feel, that finish position's a weird thing. When I think about that, everything else seems to sort of fit into place. It's a funny thing because I think I get into that position, I can't have done an awful lot wrong.
Exactly, and the body knows where it's going. It knows the journey.
So it's the same thing. Get behind the ball, a little bit of paddling around.
That's it. Get
Forward
comfortable.
place.
Awesome.
shot. And then down.
That feel different?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. So I'm going high and left.
What a shot.
And again, it's still not perfect in the follow through and all that, but
But the shot was...
the shot was good. Can I have
Yeah.
one last one?
Of course you can. Great shot.
I mean, that's pretty good for me. Okay. Marcus, that was brilliant. Thank you.
Brilliant, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Really
much.
enjoyed it.
Me too. Thanks,
Thank
Michael.
you, George.
Well
No
done,
worries,
mate.
great
Very
stuff.
nice to meet you.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I really
It's good.
enjoyed
Well
it.
done.
Yeah.
It flies, doesn't it?
I'm looking forward to getting the tape and can I ask you one last question?
Yeah.
You see, in terms of like, if I put that on that pressure thing, I don't even need to see it.
No,
but
you don't.
If you told me at the beginning, what would it have looked like
So
on that
before,
pressure map?
it would hardly have been moving.
What do you mean not moving?
The pressure
Yeah.
would have been moving a very short distance and very slow.
Right, from back to front.
Yeah, and also you weren't really moving through the heels and the toes. It would have just been kind of very stable. Not
Yeah.
a lot was
Yeah.
going on.
Okay.
It was just reacting to your upper body really.
And
just to
afterwards,
stabilise.
you would have seen an improvement. That
Well,
would
the
have
way
been
you were
moving
using the
faster.
board, if that was on the plate, it'd
Yeah.
be moving back and forth. That
Right.
centre of pressure would be moving back quick.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it was moving a lot quicker, and you were pushing, so it'd be going from the board. If you love the coaching, but you're not able to get a lesson and want to experience the transformation for yourself, the closest thing you can do to get a lesson is buy a ZEN GRF Infinity training system and experience the same things that you're seeing my pupils go through in a lesson, and a 2-hour download of all the exercises that enable my pupils to tap into those forces and find their most natural, efficient golf swing.